Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how to maximize the days out of your wash and go. I usually get, like I said in my last video, about 5 to 7 days of hair, and in this video I'm just going to explain how I do that. So my number one tip, from my experience, I know a lot of people do these things and get a billion days of hair, but for me, I have to absolutely let my hair air dry. I used to use a diffuser, which is this little thing right here. You just attach it to your blow dryer and you blow dry your hair upward, and it just dries your hair and your scalp and everything in less than 30 minutes, which is fine. And the reason why I still have this is because I may use it if I need to go somewhere really quick. But with this, I get literally 1 day of hair. Like, my hair doesn't last 2 days. It's really crunchy. It doesn't last. The definition is gone by the end of the day. So I do not diffuse anymore unless I really have to. I haven't used this in like 2 years. So, I mean, for some people it works, but for me, I noticed that it doesn't work. So if you're diffusing and not getting that many days of hair, this may be why. Also, another way you can dry your hair is to get like a cotton t-shirt or a microfiber towel and just like scrunch the excess product and water off of your hair, and that's fine. I use that tip as well sometimes, especially in the summer. I mean the winter when the air is really cold, but I usually get about 3 days of hair with that, and by day 2 my hair is really dry, and because it doesn't have all that moisture and all the products that I put on it, it hasn't really sunk in yet. So I don't do that anymore. What I do is let my hair air dry completely, and that gives me the most days. I get the most definition. I do my wash and go actually in the shower, and I didn't show that in my last video. When I do my hair in the shower, I get more definition, and the more defined your hair is on day 1, the more defined it'll be throughout the rest of the week. So if your day 1 wash and go is like kind of frizzy, it's going to be even frizzier day 2, even frizzier day 3. So just try to make your day 1 hair most defined and keep it defined by air drying. My number 2 tip is to keep your hair moisturized. You want to keep moisture in your hair every day, and what I do is add coconut oil to my hair before I pineapple it, and I'll show that in a clip later. But I know some people say that coconut oil doesn't work for them, but for me it works fine. I've been using it since 2010, honestly. The same brand, same type of coconut oil, but for some people it doesn't work. So just try to find an oil that works for you. Another good one is jojoba oil. I've heard good things about almond oil, avocado oil. It's so many out there. If coconut oil doesn't work for you, don't beat me up or anything. Just go and find one that works for you. I vouch for coconut oil because it works for me, just, you know. And another tip is to have a solid night routine. So I'm going to insert a clip of what I do every night to get my multiple days of hair. I do the same routine every night, and it works. So I'm going to insert it right now. So this is my hair at the end of day 2, and what I'm doing is just going around and looking for any frizzy parts that need to be redefined, that lost this definition throughout the day. And you can see this part is really frizzy for some reason. This side of my hair gets really frizzy after every day. I don't know why. So I'm just spraying some water on it, and then I'm going to apply a little bit of gel just to add some definition back into it. And I'm using the same styler, Eco Styler, and I'm just going to apply just a little bit just to add a little more definition. And I'm going to do the same thing throughout all of my hair. I'm not going to mind the parts that have just a little frizz. I'm just worrying about the parts that have completely no definition, like that little part right there. So before I put my hair in a pineapple, I like to take my coconut oil, my handy dandy coconut oil, and I moisturize my hair with this every night. So for my pineapple, I have two different options. I use a ponytail holder sometimes if I want my hair to be a little more stretched out and longer, just to have a little more length. Or I use, this is kind of ghetto, a headband. Yes, it's just a regular old headband. And sometimes I use this if I don't want my hair to be as stretched out and as long. Sometimes I like my shrinkage, so I use my headband. But for this pineapple, I'm going to use a ponytail holder. So this is just any regular old pineapple. You just want to make sure all of your hair is all the way to the front, and you're going to apply the ponytail holder, but you just have to make sure all of your hair is captured in the ponytail. And you just want to take your satin scarf or a satin bonnet and just tie it on your head. It doesn't have to be too tight, you just want to protect it from your pillowcase. Just in case my bonnet slips off overnight, which it usually does, or a scarf or whatever I have on, I sleep on a satin pillowcase, and this just protects my hair from the cotton on my sheets and my other pillows. So the next morning, I just take my hair out of the pineapple and shake it and fluff it around until I'm happy with it. So yeah, that's what I do every night, and that's how I get day 7 hair. I literally do the same thing every night, and right now I'm on day 4, and it's pretty defined. It's really soft and really stretched out. So yeah, that's what I do. That's my tips on how I get multiple days of hair. If you have any questions or tips, please comment below. Your tips may help someone else as well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.